Oh my god, guys, I was so scared. Guys, I almost peed on myself because I was panicking. Guys, I was so scared for the housemates. At some point, I was just praying in my heart that God, let these housemates win their wager. Guys, they almost did not win, but they won their wager. Guys, a lot of things happened tonight, which I'm going to share with you guys. Oh my god, I can't even breathe. Okay, let me calm down. First of all, guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Bbnaija, and this is Frankly Speaking with Glory. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. And if you always want to receive alerts of my videos like this, I upload videos multiple times daily, guys. You definitely need to turn on post notification to always receive alerts of my videos. Now, that said, guys, let's go into the main gist of tonight. Guys, I am so excited. You know, guys, I informed you guys in my previous videos that today is the wager task or the wager presentation for the lockdown housemate.
After everything I did for you, Ifoma.
Now, they have their wager presentation every Thursday of the week. Their wager is that game or challenge that they partake in so as to win more money or more funds for their Betway wallet. Now, it is from that wallet that Biggie carries out the grocery shoppings for the house and other basic necessities that they need in the house. But coming with that money or that funds to be won, it comes with a lot of rules and regulations from Biggie, and one of those rules and regulations includes adhering to the rules and regulations of the house. So Biggie will give the housemates a task, you know, that they have to do a presentation or have to do something, but the way they behave themselves in the house for the week, the way they carry themselves, their adherence to the rules and regulations of the rule books of the house is what determines at the end of the day if they win their wager or not. And guys, the first week they lost their wager, last week, second week they lost their wager, this is the third week, and guys, they almost lost their wager. They almost lost it. And guys, trust me, in every kingdom, in every society where we have some sane people, there will always be that set that are mad. And today there is some mad people in the group, not like they are mad like negatively or anything, you know, but these ones apparently they got carried away and then they forgot, you know, about Biggie's rules. So before I go into all those things, let me give you guys a bit of a highlight of what happened tonight, the storyline of the housemates presentation, how it all went, and the highlight of it all. So guys, the week's wager was just a simple instruction from Biggie to the housemates to create a story, right? A story that had at least 2 musical pieces and at least 1 choreographed dance piece. And according to Biggie, the story must also be relatable, and they are to act it out and present it today, Thursday, tonight, which they just finished doing. And so guys, Biggie also told the housemates that throughout the week they are to dress, they are to act, they are to speak and walk like they are in the 80s or 90s. Remember, this piece that they were to present today is supposed to be set in the time of the 80s and the 90s. And guys, thankfully we have people like Tricky T, who is a director in real life, a movie director. We have a real life actress or actor in the person of Erica. We also have people that sing, great music artists like Laycon and and also we have great dancers, choreographers in persons of Praise, and then the rest of the housemates also complemented everything. We have great orators like Ozo, you know. So these housemates, they spent the entire week rehearsing and rehearsing, and part of the reason why they gave so much commitment to rehearsing for this wager is because Ebuka gave them a subtle warning on Sunday during the live eviction show. You know, he mentioned to them that if only they could put in the amount of energy and preparation that they use in preparing for their Saturday night parties, if they put that sort of amount of energy into preparing for their wager, then Biggie will take them serious, everything will go well. I am just paraphrasing, guys, but that was the advice he gave to the housemates. And the housemates also realized that whatever they had in their Bbnaija wallet or their Betway wallet, it wasn't going to be enough, you know, for the next week if they lost their wager. So everybody was seriously putting in a lot of work, and even though sometimes they clashed, I mean, just yesterday Ozo clashed with Prince and clashed with other people, although they apologized, you know, to each other and everything was cleared, but people stepped on people's toes, you know, just because they wanted to get this thing right. And of course, pent up in emotions and tensions here and there in the house. But at the end of the night, guys, it turned out pretty well, although somehow they almost lost their wager. So now, guys, the storyline has to do with a love story set in the 80s, you know, a girl from a privileged background who has rich parents, right? And then the parents, they believe in marrying two people of their class and not to the lower class. And so the person that was the lead character was Erica. You know, Erica is the rich girl from the rich home, while Neil is Akbos, the street boy who is poor, who is a pauper, who does not have anything, you know. So they met at the party, fell in love with each other, and then Erica's father and mother got to find out about it, and they restricted her from seeing Akbos anymore. And then they were trying to arrange a marriage between her and a rich prince, and that is the prince of the house. Guys, Prince's performance was simply amazing, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm gonna be having plenty online husbands from this lockdown housemates, because already I have a mad house crush on Ozo. Like, every time this guy spills sense, I feel like he's speaking to my soul. And then tonight, Prince gave an amazing performance that even Biggie had to comment on it. And so Prince was supposed to, you know, have an arranged marriage with Erica, the damsel in distress, and then some people, that's the other housemates, they came in, they preached love. And then even whilst Erica tried to elope with her lover Akbos, you know, the family, the prince, everybody, they arranged them on the road. And then when love was preached to all of them, Nengi, the new fine babe that was also at the party where Akbos met Erica, was able to hook up with the prince, and the prince found her really attractive. According to the prince, money looks good on you, you know. So the prince ended up with Nengi. They lived happily ever after, and then Akbos ended up with Erica after much pleading and begging from, you know, both of them to the father. Tochi acted the role of the father, and Dorothy acted the role of the mother. My God, guys, I never knew that Tochi could act. I have always seen Tochi as one person that is quiet, mute, subdued, has inferiority complex, because that is basically what he portrays in the house. But since this wager, since they gave him the role of Erica's father in this play, guys, I have seen an entirely different light to Tochi. And guys, I must say that moving forward, my perception about Tochi has changed drastically, dramatically, because this guy is good, man. He's supposed to be in a Nollywood blockbuster movie. And then look at Dorothy's role as the greedy mother. Biggie even had to comment. Let me read Biggie's comments about Dorothy. Biggie said that Dora's depiction of a greedy mother will make even legendary actors proud of her. Guys, I am not an actor, but you see all these YouTube tricks I am doing, I believe I am a legendary actor, and I am so proud of Dorothy. Like, guys, she did so great. Another person that Biggie actually commended, that was actually the first person that Biggie commended, was Prince, that he is almost tempted to create an award in his honor. Guys, look at the way Prince spoke. Simply filled with eloquence. Simply depicts the era of the 80s and the 90s. Guys, I can't even front. I can't even deal. I was so impressed. You know, and then Biggie asked Ozo to explain the story, and Ozo did that. And then Biggie said that he was actually impressed with their performance, you know, but there's actually more to winning a wager, you know, than only just the presentation, that it depends on how well they have conducted themselves in the house. Now, this was where the wahala started from. So Biggie mentioned Tolani Badge and V first, and he said that they have developed the habit of speaking Yoruba in the house. And guys, I noticed that thing started just this week when Tolani Badge started beefing Wathoni. So whenever she and V found themselves in the kitchen or in the room, they were always speaking Yoruba, like they were speaking Yoruba slightly. And I'm like, don't these people understand that in Biggie's house, the only two languages that are allowed are English and Pidgin? And according to Biggie's rules in that house, if you speak any other language, you have to interpret it immediately, you know. So these two girls, they've been code switching and code mixing in the house throughout this week, and Biggie noticed it. Another person that has also been doing the same thing is Tochi. Once in a while, you see him trying to have conversations with Ozoemena Prince, and he chips in that code switching and code mixing of the Igbo language, you know. And Tochi also admitted that that's what he's been doing, you know. And then Biggie warned all the housemates that if you are going to speak any other language in this house, you are to interpret it immediately to the understanding of the rest of the housemates who do not understand what you are talking about, you know. And then Biggie also mentioned Kaisha and Brighto. Now, Kaisha and Brighto, they missed their fitness session and they got fined. Brighto got fined 3 days ago. Kaisha got fined the previous day. And I'm wondering, like, is it that these people don't understand? And guys, the reason why these people are missing their workout session, and even those ones that even are able to make it to the arena, the reason why they get so drudgery and tired is because when they are supposed to sleep, they will not sleep. Oh, that is the time they will stay awake. Like witches and wizards, they will stay awake at night and they will be talking, you know. And also has encouraged them several times that, listen, you guys need to be sleeping early. Even Tricky T has told them, you guys should be sleeping early so that you can wake up early, you know, for your fitness session and also for your rehearsals for our NAIJA presentation, you know. But these housemates, you know, they hear what the next morning you not see them. They'll not be sleeping like they were drugged or whether something happens to them overnight, you know. So Biggie actually fined Kaisha and Brighto for missing their fitness session, which is actually a must in Biggie's house, you know. And then Biggie mentioned that as at some days back, they had 1,190 Bbnaija, you know, in their Betway wallet, and that's because one of the teams won some Bbnaija during the Flutter Wave task. Each team member actually won 50 Bbnaija, so that was what added up to the 1,190 Bbnaija. But the team that won that Bbnaija, they had to use it to buy things for their own selves personally, but not for the entire house, you know. So Biggie said that if they won the wager tonight, then the other team's money is going to double up, but not for the entire house. And then Biggie mentioned that although the presentation came out great, but he noticed that the house is still struggling with basic rules, you know. And then, you know, the suspense music. Now, that was how Biggie told them that they have won their wager. Guys, let me not lie to you, I was so excited. I was so excited. Thank God though, because I was so scared for them, guys. Remember, in my previous videos, since the last 2 days, I have been expressing my fear for these housemates because I know that they can be very, very stubborn. Some of them know they hear what, let's say they use their ear for their back, you know. At the end of the day, last, my fear came to pass, you know. Some of them, they still broke the rules. And the truth is, guys, come next week, they will still break the rules. Should be a human being they be. I mean, rules are meant to be broken. And see these housemates, they will continuously break the rules. So, guys, that was what happened. And also, guys, I did not mention to you guys, Laycon during his diary session had a conversation with Biggie regarding his crush on Erica. He expressed his emotions and every other thing to Biggie, and Biggie advised him that, listen, you know, of course Biggie said a lot of things, that the fact that somebody does not accept you or reciprocate your feelings does not mean that you are not right for somebody else. And then Biggie said, especially you have to respect this person's feelings, you know, that this person also has a right to like who they like, and it's only a matter of preference. The fact that this person does not prefer you does not mean that you are bad or you are not good enough, you know. So even when Laycon said, oh Biggie, I need advice, Biggie said, Laycon, I have given you my 2 cents, you know, so take what you want to take from it. So guys, Biggie has advised Laycon. Let us see if Laycon is going to take Biggie's advice, because the truth is, Erica and Kidwaya, they are back together. Erica keeps on telling Laycon in the house that, oh, she's mentally attracted to him. Guys, let me not lie to you, I am tired of hearing this I am mentally attracted to you storyline. You don't do. And I hope that Laycon gets the memo. And the truth is, I feel like, according to Biggie, as Biggie has rightly said, Erica has a choice. She has a choice to be with Kidwaya or whoever she wants to be with in the house, you know. And it's really, really nice that she is kindly and nicely telling Laycon that, look, I am not physically attracted to you. you know. And she even told Laycon today that she knows that it's just physical attraction, that the only thing that is stressing her in this house with Kidwaya is that they're in a confined space. If they were outside the house, she would be able to avoid him because she knows that the chemistry between both of them is very, very strong, you know. But because they are all in one house, she cannot avoid him. Anywhere she goes, he's around, and they always definitely come back together, you know. That was what she was telling Laycon. So I hope that Laycon will accept it, although it doesn't seem that way because the guy doesn't stop talking about Erica. But let's see how it goes, guys. I will bring you guys more gist tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have an amazing night rest. Bye.